Whenever people start towards any kind of goal, whenever they are aware that they want something new and they want something higher in their life, what happens is the first thing that happens is that someone in their life asks them, the famous question, how are you going to do that? And the reality is that they don't know. We don't know how we're going to do this. If you ask me, Florian, how are you going to get 10 more clients? I'll say, I don't know. Where are you going to get them from? I don't know, from wherever they are. What do you want me to give you? You want to give you their social security number? I don't know where they are. But I know that if I do this and if I do that, if I do a number of things that I know are strategic, I will get those. So whenever you become aware of something that you want in your life, that's kind of the first question that comes either from you and the other part of your mind, or either from someone else in your life that wants you to be safe. And they don't want you to, fail. They don't want you to suffer from failure. And they want to, keep you the way you are. And so whenever you hear this question, how are you going to do that? You say, I don't know, and I don't need to know. One of my mentors says, suspend the requirement to know how. Oh, that's so good. So one of my mentors, Paul Martinelli, says, suspend the requirement to know how. Because honestly, we don't know how to do things before we do it. Like, he gives this example that if he would ask me now to explain to you how would I stand up from this chair here, what muscles do I need to engage, what muscles do I need to contract, what neural signals do I need to send to those muscles? I don't know. How would I move my balance from one feet to the other when I stand up? And I'm a professional stand-upper, right? I do this for the last, 35 years now. But I'm not able to tell you now how would I do it. But if I stand up, then I'm able to tell you that I lean forward and then I push in my feet and then I keep my balance. So what I'm saying here is that we don't know how to do things until we do them, and then we can tell how we've done it. We don't need to know how to do things. In order for you to take your next step, you don't need to know step number 10 in your 10-step plan. And honestly, a 10-step plan, it's very unlikely that it will ever work the way you plan. I bet most of you didn't plan 2020 the way it worked. I bet most of you had different plans for 2020. And because change is inevitable and everything is in a constant state of change, our 10-step plan would probably never work the way we planned it. We might get step number 2 or if we're lucky, step number 3 right. But more than that, no, I don't think so. We need to change and we will adapt on the way. So us requiring from us in the beginning to know how, is that a fair requirement? Is that fair that we require for us to know how to do things before we have done it? No, I don't think so. So we don't know how to do things before we do them, and we should not require from ourselves to know. And whenever someone outside of ourselves asks us that question, how are you going to do that? Tell them, I don't know, but I'm sure I will figure it out. Or, I don't know, but I will tell you when I've done it. I hope it's intriguing, and then it at least triggers some thoughts there in your mind, and you consider this, and whenever you get asked this question, now you have 2 answers. You can use those. You don't know, but you will figure out, or you will tell them when you have done it. I hope this helps. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.